fine. Yep, so everything's fine. We are live. All good to go. Alright, guys. As we announced last week that this week as well we'll have a session today. That is Friday 7 p.m. and on Sunday. Sunday one will be in Hindi. Today's one will be in English. Obviously, we'll be covering a few reading writing blanks. What I'll be doing is I'll be sharing my screen. I'll give you the passage. I'll give you 2 minutes. Post your answers in the comment box below. And after 2 minutes, I'll explain you using the rules, logic, and strategies which we teach in our classes to all our students. And after that, I'll be answering all the commonly asked, frequently asked questions, all your comments. And if you do have any doubt, you need to ask anything, you can post your doubts in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer each and everything, right? I'll just see if Patel, Bhumika, hi Varun, Lucifer, hi sir, hi Manish, hello. You've got your exam tomorrow. I'll give you a few tips as well before we finish. So we'll be covering reading blanks. Sahil Singh, sir, please tell the microphone position. Okay, I'll tell you. Sat Sri Akal, Sukhchan Singh ji, Simranjeet Sandhu, hello, Simranjeet. Sir, provide some mock test. See, one mock test, one full mock test, one sectional mock test is available on our website. You can just go languageacademy.com.au, register there, and start taking the mock test. Hridesh Patel from Nepal. Hi Hridesh. I want strategy for repeat sentence. Okay, we'll discuss about repeat sentences at the end as well. We discussed in the last live session. I'll try to discuss every today as well. Nithya Lakshmi. Hi Nithya. How to improve repeat sentence? I'll tell you what you have to do in repeat sentence. A lot of you from Nepal, huh? All right. Let's start then. I think we have got quite a few people watching us. Please, I'll request you to put in your answers, give your answers. Or one more thing, um, we'll have the last question for today. If you answer the last question correctly, if you are the first person to answer the last question correctly, we'll give you 1 month of full premium access to our portal with all the mock tests. So make sure you participate. The last question for today, if you'll be the first person to answer the last question for today perfectly, you will be getting the premium access to the portal. Make sure you participate, make sure you learn, because speaking we have given you the shortcuts, writing we have given you the templates, listening we have given you the templates, reading is something you need to work on, right? Let's start then. I'll give you 2 minutes. Post all your answers. Post all your answers together. Don't just give me one answer, and then we'll discuss the answers. If you're not sure, don't fill it. If you're not sure, don't fill it. Um, so this one you have to do, please. This one. Let me solve this one. Prabir Singh, incorrect answers. Try to understand the passage. Try to understand the passage. I'll give you 30 seconds. Need all your answers, please. 30 seconds. Ten more seconds. Post all your answers. Alright. Lewis and Brooks Gunn argued that an important development milestone is dash. Very first thing, you don't have to go in detail when it comes to your meaning. First of all, see which form of a verb will be here. Milestone is. You're not sure what milestone means? That's fine. Replace it with some other word. For example, homework. Homework is completed when children get home. Match is played. Match is played when players are ready. So is after is we are likely to have a word ending with ed, right? Now how many words we have with ed? Reached, touched, dabbed, and reasoned. These four options are out. You don't even need to consider these. Now, milestone is something where you want to be at, something which you are aiming for. Development milestone is dash when children become able to recognize themselves. So development milestone is dabbed, no, is reasoned, no, is touched. You cannot touch a milestone unless it's a milestone which tells you how many kilometers you have traveled. That is not what they're talking about. They're talking about a development milestone, intangible. So milestone is reached, means you achieve that particular goal. Reached will be the right answer. An important development milestone is reached when children become able to recognize themselves dash without the support of seeing contingent movement. Children become able to recognize themselves dash without the support of something. So this milestone is achieved or reached when children are able to recognize themselves what? Themselves visually, yes, can be the right answer, but we'll consider all the options. Recognize themselves, recognize will not go. Recognize themselves touched, won't make any sense. They are recognizing themselves. Recognize themselves occurs, no, it will be grammatically incorrect. Recognize themselves, no, without the support will not make any sense. Same thing for these two. But still, I'm not 100% sure about this because it is not making 100% sense to me. I'll leave it for now. That's what I tell all my students. If you're not sure, even if you're 1% doubt in any blank, leave it for now. Let's leave the second one. Let's jump on to the third one. This recognition This recognition dash around their second birthday. So this recognition, we have got the word this. After this, you'll have a verb with s. Remember this thing. For example, this book teaches us, not this book teaches, teaches. So we have to have a word with s over here. How many words do we have with s? Only one. You don't even need to look for other options. Occurs is the right answer. This book plays an important role. This chapter plays an important role. Word with S, only word with S is occurs. Occurs will be the right answer. This recognition occurs around the second birthday. In one experiment, Lewis and Brooks Gunn dash some red powder on the noses of children who were playing. Were playing, again past tense. So this sentence is in past. Remember this thing. Who were playing in front of a mirror and then observed how often they dashed their noses. Observed past form, we'll have a word in past here as well. So in one experiment, these two people conducting the experiment dash some red powder on the nose. What they'll do with the red powder on the nose? How many words we have got? Ed, this is gone. Touched, dabbed, and reasoned. They won't reason the red powder on the nose. They will not touch the red powder on the nose. They will touch the nose, but not the red powder on the nose. So dabbed will be the right answer. Dabbed is when you apply the powder on your skin. So in one experiment, these two dabbed some red powder on the noses of children who were playing in front of a mirror. Now they have applied some red powder on their noses, and then they observed how often what their noses touched their noses. So they have applied some red powder, and then they are seeing that how often children are touching their noses. The psychologists dash that if children knew what they usually look like, they would be surprised by the unusual red mark and would start touching it. See, touching it. We have got hint from here. Touching it means touching their noses. The psychologist dash what they are doing is they are saying that if children knew that what they are looking like means they have got something unusual on their face, they'll start touching it. Again, knew would be surprised, start touching it. This whole is going in the past tense. The psychologist reasoned means they gave the reason. What reason? That only if children knew what they're looking like, they'll start touching their nose or wherever the powder is applied. On the other hand, they found that children of 15 to 18 months are generally not able to. After 2, you'll have first form. Now we have a look here. How many options we have? Reached is gone, touched is gone, recognized is gone, occurs is gone. Right? Occurs is gone. Dabbed is gone, reasoned is gone. We are left with visually recognized no. To know themselves. Now, children are generally not able to recognize themselves. Recognize will be the right answer. Now we are left with this particular blank and we are left with two options, visually and no. No won't make any sense over here. Therefore, visually will not this, sorry, this one. To recognize themselves visually will be the right answer. Now I'll explain you again, right? Milestone is reached when they are able to recognize themselves visually, means they can identify themselves, their features, their face. This recognition occurs. Because of this, we have to have a word with S over here. Powder will be dabbed on the noses and children will touch their nose. The psychologist reasoned that yes, if children knew there's something unusual on their face, they'll start touching it. On the other hand, they found that children of 15 to 18 months are generally not able to recognize. Why recognize? First of all, over here, first form and the whole passage is talking about recognition. If you have got all of these correct, very well done. If you have got one mistake, fine. If you have got more than one mistake, you need to work hard. This was a bit tricky one, but you have to play it smart. If you're not sure about any blank, don't fill it, because if you fill the first one incorrect, you will go wrong throughout your passage. Very important, you understand the passage, you solve it step by step. Solve the blanks you are sure first, and the remaining ones afterwards. Let's move on to the next one. Let me know in the comment section how many options you have got correct. Or 2 minutes for this one as well, please. 6 on 7, Komal, not a bad score. Falgun 7 on 7, very good. Viren Arora, you have only got one correct, you need to work hard. Or 2 minutes for this one, please. Sukhjan Singh tricky, yes, Sukhjan is tricky. One more minute, please. I need your answers, please. Deepak Gupta, incorrect answers. Thirty more seconds, please. Dhruv Patel, thank you for the answer, but you've got incorrect answer. I need you to be in the lab. It's been 6 months, Dhruv. 10 seconds and then we'll start. Easy one. All right. The Nicaraguan study may have important dash for governments. Now remember this thing, 99%. Again, I've told you this many times, many a times, that we have got singular subject here. There are very, very high chances that you'll have a word ending with S here. The study may have important what? May have important information for the governments. Most of you have given me this answer, right? Why information is incorrect answer. Study will not provide you information. Study will provide you kind of conclusions or results. Information is something you explore within the study, but after the study you'll have something of a conclusion. So the study may have important a word ending with S. How many words do we have ending with S? Study may have important budgets or implications. Implications. Implications means conclusions or steps you should take. The study may have important implications for governments and aid agencies that need to know where to dash their resources. Now, very first thing, after do you'll have a word without S most of the times and in the first form. So government to know where to dash their resources. Now government has got money, government has got manpower, government has got resources. So the study will tell where to dash the resources, where to budget the resources, no, where to provision the resources. Provision is to have a backup kind of thing. Where to lend the resources. Lend is when you give it for a temporary basis and then you need it back. Government won't lend the resources within the country. To intervention is grammatically incorrect. To information their resources again will not make any sense. To direct their resources. Direct their resources means, let's say you have got 100 rupees. How you want to invest those 100 rupees or $100 is how you are directing your resources. Sandiford says that there is increasing evidence that female education at any age is an important health dash in its own right. Is an important health dash in its own right. This particular phrase has been in the exam. It is probably slightly difficult for a few of you, but I'll tell you this is a term, health intervention. Health intervention is the right answer. Health intervention is any effort taken to improve any problem within the economy. So let's say if there's poverty and government is providing funds, so they are providing or they are intervening in it. So important health intervention in its own right means an effort to improve the health or the circumstances of the country. The results of the study, see the results. We have got results, we don't have information here, we have the results. Remember this thing, that's why implications. The results of the study dash support to the World Bank's recommendation. So the results which we have got from the study conducted here dash support to the World Bank's recommendation. So whatever World Bank has recommended, the study is on the same path. So the study is what dash support to the recommendation of World Bank is lending support, means is supporting it completely. The results of the study lend support again a phrase means is supporting it completely or is giving a helping hand or is in favor of the same thing. The results of the study lend support to the World Bank's recommendation that education dash in developing countries should be increased. Education dash in countries should be increased. What can you increase? You cannot increase education information, education provision. Now, provision is a backup, but backup is kind of a thing when you already have something of a sufficient and you have a provision that yes, if some uncertain happens, you can use money out of it. But over here, females are struggling or they're not getting proper education, and they're talking about developing countries should be increased not just to help their economies but also improve child health. So education budgets will be the right answer here. Education budgets. means in developing country you should increase the education budget, which will not only help the economy but also the health of the children. So the right answers are implications, direct the resources, health intervention means any step taken to improve the overall situation of the economy, the results of the study, lend support means provide support to World Bank's recommendation that education budgets should be increased. Education budgets mean money diverted towards education in country. It's not difficult, it's more of understanding the passage and playing it smartly. You have to play it smart. Try to understand it properly. If you have got 5 on 5 correct, very good. If 4 on 5, fine. If less than 4, you need to work hard, please. Do let me know how many of you have got 5 or 4, please. Next one, 2 minutes again. 5 on 5. Chef Red, very good. Komal Mehra, 4 on 5. Hridesh, 1 on 5. Need to work hard, Hridesh. Simranjeet, 4 on 5. If you've got 4 on 5, it's fine. 3 on 5, you need to work hard. Viren, try to solve the ones you are sure first and the remaining ones afterwards. 2 minutes for this one, please. This, these questions today are slightly difficult, but if you don't practice difficult here, you're going to struggle a bit in the test. It's better you give yourself hard time here. I've already got the correct answer. One of you have given the right answer, but I'll still wait for 40 more seconds and then we'll move on. 15 more seconds. Come on. Give me your answers. Alright, inside the academies, science takes dash stage. The Australian Institute of Sports employs more than 1,000 sports scientists and doctors and dash with scores of others in universities and research centers. Science takes dash stage. Building stage, ethereal stage, collect stage, endure stage, center stage can be the right answer or first stage. See, most of you have given me the answer first stage. Now you don't have to just look what makes sense in your own language. You need to look it from a point of view of a native speaker. There's nothing called first stage. First stage is when you're counting the 10 stages setup and then you are counting the physical stages. They're not talking about the physical stages over here or the stages of a process over here. Science takes inside the academy, let's say they're talking about a sports academy, for example. So inside that particular academy, science is very important. See how they are talking about science. They're researching, they're sports scientists. So science is important. It's not taking first stage, it takes center stage. Center stage means something which is important. For example, if your passport is important for your visa application, so passport is taking the center stage, not the first stage. Applying for the passport is first stage, but passport itself is the center stage of the process. Remember this thing. The Australian Institute of Sports. Now be very careful, there's a hint over here. The Australian Institute of Sports employs more than 1,000 sports scientists and doctors, and dash with scores of others. Now, if I give you a sentence, Varun plays cricket and enjoys it. So, if you have got Varun as the subject, first verb you have used plays cricket and dash it. So the second verb as well will be similar, will be in the same form. Now first verb for this particular subject is with S. So this Australian Institute of Sports first thing is employs more than 1,000 people and dash with scores of others. So the word here will be in the same form as here. You'll never say Varun plays cricket and enjoys it, or enjoyed it. Plays, if they're talking about present, you have to have present here as well. We need to figure out a word ending with S. How many words do we have ending with S? This and this. Endures with scores of others in universities. Endures is kind of bearing it, will not make any sense. This institute will collaborate with other universities and research center. So collaborates will be the right answer. AIS, Australian Institute of Sports Scientists, work dash a number of sports. So work dash a number of sports, building ethereal, collect a number of sports, endures a number of sport, work center is already gone, work beautiful, a number of will not be grammatically correct, work across. Work across a number of different fields means they're working in a number of wide range of sports. AIS scientists work across, again, this is kind of an expression. You work across a number of fields throughout your course. So, work across a number of sports, applying skills learned in one, such as dash muscle strength in golfers. So, these scientists are working in a number of different sports and then they're applying skills learned in one sport to others. So, for example, these scientists, if they have learned one skill of muscle strength in golfers, they're applying the same skill in swimming and squash as well. Such as dash muscle strength. What you will do with muscle strength, especially the scientists who are researching what they'll do with the muscle strength. They'll not collect muscle strength, such as endures will be grammatically incorrect. No other option will fit apart from building. Building muscle strength, such as building muscle strength in golfers to others such as swimming and squash. They are backed up by technicians who design instruments to dash data from athletes. Two will have first form, what you'll do with the data. Instruments will be there to dash data, collect data from athletes. They all focus on one aim, winning. We can't waste our time looking at dash questions that do not help improve the performance. So, questions which do not help you to improve anything are what? Are illogical, are a negative word. There should be a negative word because they're not helping you anyway. We don't know the meaning of this word, but do we have any other word which has a negative meaning? No, by default, even if we do not know the meaning of this word will go here. Ethereal means something which is not logical. Ethereal scientific questions means questions which are not logical and will not help the athlete to improve the performance in any way. Now again, I'll explain you. Science takes the center stage means in the Australian Institute of Sports, science is very important. Science, this organization employs and collaborates with other universities and research centers. The scientists work across a number of different fields, learn different skills such as muscle building in golfers, and then they have got instrument to collect data from athletes. We cannot waste our time looking at ethereal scientific questions which do not make any sense. If you've got 5 on 5, sorry, 6 on 6, well done. If 5 on 6, still fine. 4 on 6 or less, you really need to work hard, please. I need you to work hard. Do let me know how many of you have got correct answers, and we'll do another one here. 4 on 6, 5 on 6, 5 on 6. 5 on 6 still not bad, but I need 6 on 6. So chancing the 6 on 6. Hirdesh, very good. Ankita, 3 on 6. Need to work hard. Alright, I'll push this up a bit. Very good, Biren. Kazran Jalal, I hope you can see the last option now. Very good. Most of you have given me the right answer. Excellent. Surprising. 30 more seconds. Hmm. Thank you, Lovepreet. 10 seconds. Alright, let's solve it. I'll tell you very honestly how I'll solve it, right? When if I am taking the test, very first thing what I'll do is I'll figure out this thing. Over here you'll have first form of verb. I'll have a word ending with ed. So three options I already know what three blanks I already know what I have to use, right? The lack of ability of some cultures to dash with large numbers is not really surprising. Some cultures are not able to deal with large numbers, which is not surprising. The lack of ability of some cultures to dash with numbers, to familiar with numbers, to extending will not be the correct answer. See, extending, traced, denoted, used, these four options are out. Why? Because they are not in the first form, and after two, you have to have a first form. So, too familiar with large number is grammatically incorrect. To express with is incorrect. To express large numbers is fine. Cultures to express large numbers is grammatically correct, but to express with large numbers is incorrect. So we have our first answer, deal. To deal with large numbers is not really surprising. European languages, when dash back to their earlier versions, are very poor in numbers. So languages will be what to their earlier versions? Will be not extending is continuous. When familiar back is incorrect, when traced back is fine, but I'll still consider all the options quickly, because sometimes at first you will think this is the right answer, but again, after looking at the other options, you'll find some other option which is more promising. When denoted back is incorrect, when used back to their earlier version incorrect, express will not be grammatically correct. When traced back means European languages, when we are looking at the previous versions, when we are going back into the history, they are very poor, or the languages are missing out details of numbers, words and expressions. When traced back to their earlier version, are very poor in number, words and expressions. The ancient Gothic word for 10 is used to first form is used to dash the number 100. So this word is used to dash the number 100, is used to what? Is used to familiar na, is used to extending, incorrect form. How many first forms we have? Deal is gone, I guess. Is used to used is incorrect, won't make any sense. Is used to express. The only option which will make sense here is used to express. Is used to express number 100 as touchun. By the 17th century, the word "tion" had become interchangeable with the "tachun" or "hund" of the Anglo-Saxon language, and so "hundred" was dash as "hund", "tiong", "tig" or whatever, or 10 times 10. Now, most of you have given me the answer used. At first, when I was solving it, I also thought used, but I looked for other alternatives as well, which you guys did not. We'll have a word ending with ed over here. That's almost certain. How many words do we have with ed? One, two, and three. Traced is gone, so either denoted or used. Now you need to understand the difference between denoted and used. Why most of you have used the word used? Because you use it more often. It's more oftenly used, that's why you have used, right? I hope you are able to get me. So 100 was used as. Now what is the meaning of the word used? Used is utilized and denoted is expressed. So 100 was not used as 10 times 10. You are not using it. Let's say I'm saying 100 is equal to 10 times 10, or I'm writing 10 times 10 is equal to 100. So I'm using this word to express 100, not to use 100. Use is to utilize something. You are not utilizing that 100 word, but you are expressing that word using few different words. Let's say if you're saying Australia as the land down under, you are not using land down under. You are expressing Australia, or you are denoting Australia as land down under. You're not using land down under. You are using it to express something else, but you are not utilizing it. So 100 was denoted as, means expressed as. Now a lot of you will ask me why not expressed, because of the form. Was not expressed, was expressed. So denoted will be the right answer here, not used. So 100 was used as hun tiong tig, or 10 times 10. 100 was denoted. The average person in the 17th century in Europe was not as dash with numbers as we are today. We are what? We are more familiar with numbers as compared to an average person in Europe in the 17th century. So the right answers are: to deal, when traced, used to express, right? And then was denoted, not as familiar. If you have got 5 on 5, very well done. If 4 on 5, fine, not happy, because this wasn't that difficult, but still will be fine. If less than 4, you need to work hard. Let's do one reading and writing blank, right? 4 on 5, most of you. Alrighty. So these are the options for the first one. These are the options for the second one. These are the options for the third one. These are the options for the fourth one. Easy one. Chef read 0 on 5 because I think why you went wrong, because you filled the first blank incorrect, and if you do so you go wrong everywhere. All right, 2 minutes for this one, please. Need your answers, everyone. Most of you are going wrong with the last option. Vishal Reddy, very well done. 30 seconds. Dhruv Patel, wrong. 10 seconds. Samya, yes, this is live. Alrighty. Listen, Godman, Goodman, actually not Godman. Dash that non water drinkers are getting. Are very first thing you have to pay attention here. Are getting their water from coffee, sodas, food, and other sources, which might theoretically be okay, except for the calories that are dashed with those other liquids. This particular sentence is in again present tense, so you'll not have past word here. Plus, before looking at the options, you will probably have word ending with s here because of the singular subject. He says, not he say. We need to look for a word in present tense with s. Argued is past tense. If argued has to be the right answer, then you have to say that non-drinkers were getting, not are getting. Comprehend, missing s. Only word in present with s is believes. That's all you need to do. You don't even need to look for anything else. Believes, why? Because of singular subject, you have to have a verb with s and has to be in present tense. So this person believes that non-water drinkers are getting their water from coffee, sodas, food, and other sources, which is okay, except for the calories that are dash. So what are calories are what? Most of you think or are confused that after are either you will use ing form or ed form. You are not really sure, right? Take it this way: when subject in active voice, you'll use ing form; in passive voice, you will use ed form. Now, I'll be very honest, it is very difficult for most of you to figure out what is ing form, what is active form, what is passive form. I'll give you two simple sentences. Just keep these in your mind. Humans are consuming calories, or humans are consuming the calories. When the person comes first, you will use ing form. Calories are consumed by humans. When the thing which is being acted upon comes first, you have to use ed form. So calories are dash by humans. Calories is coming first over here. So calories are ed over here. How many words do we have with ed? Associated, been associated, if you say associate and associating will go out of the league. That are being is incorrect. That have been is fine, not are being. You'll say are being with ing. So this will be the right answer, except for the calories that are associated with those other liquids. According to the doctor, in order for a body to function well, it must have water, and in order for it to function properly, this is pretty straightforward. In order for it to function properly, it must continuously work to maintain a proper pH or chemical balance. To this end, the benefits of drinking water can't be measured. However, adding alkaline water to a diet already rich in nutrient dense foods can help dash a body's pH balance. So, what you'll do with the balance? What do you do with the balance? You don't keep the balance, you don't continue the balance, you always maintain the balance. And you have already been given the answer here. Maintain the balance is the right way of saying it, or right collocation. Can help maintain a body's pH balance, dash aid in avoiding cancer, weak bones, premature aging, and fatigue. Now, most of you have got including over here. Very first thing, before including, you'll not have a comma. It's as simple as that. Including is used in continuation. For example, um, I'll give you an offer letter including all the statements, or I'll provide you something including this. Before including, you will not have a comma. Remember, this thing is used in continuation. Besides is apart from this. Again, besides is most often used to start a new sentence. Besides this, I'll be providing you this. But this is the second thing we are getting. This is the first benefit, and these are the other benefits. Although is in contradiction. Although is used if there is a negative here and positive here. For example, although I'm not happy, I'll still give you a company. So it's used for negative plus positive, but over here we have got a positive and we have got a positive. So as well as will be the right answer. The right answers will be believes, associated, function. One of you is asking um, why not act is the right answer. Act is you act, you don't act properly, you act against something. You'll not act properly, right? Act against something, or act is when you act or you're not natural. The two ways you can use act firstly is used when you respond to something, and second is used when you are acting or when you're not natural in your natural state. Maintain a balance, as well as help in avoiding cancer, weak bones, premature aging, and fatigue. So if you've got 5 on 5, well done. 4 on 5, all right. Um, but if less than 4, you need to work hard. One of you is asking, who is asking why not use? Ranjin is asking why not use. What use? In order for it to use properly. What use? You don't have a subject here. You need to have, and in order for it to use water properly, use nutrients properly. If there would have been something here, you could have used the word use over here. But your body can function properly, but you need to tell me what you are asking the body to use. That's why not use. I hope you got it. Let's move on to the next question. All right. Thank you, Ranjin. Well done, Lovepreet. Nihal Khan, you need to work on your reading writing blanks. Balam, please send me a personal number. Okay, bro, I'll send it. Yes, Nadeem. Mandeep Kaur, wrong answers. I need you to be very careful. Easy. This is not a difficult one. This is a long one, but very easy one. 40 seconds. Alright, the first person to give me the right answers for this, we are going to give you 1 month of premium access to the portal. You need to make sure you give your answers within a single comment, not um, different comments. I'll give you 30 seconds to give me the answers. I haven't got the right answers yet. Engage. hmm Oluwa Funmilao. I think you have given me the right answers. No, wrong answer. Sorry. Saidat engage combat into independent. hmm All right, let's solve it and then see. Now, let's first of all try to understand what the passage is talking about. It's no surprise that parents today seek books that will delight. dash and educate their children. So parents in the present world, they want books that will educate their kids, that will delight their kids. This is in the present form, this is in the present form. The word here will be in the present form because these are the three benefits parents want the books to provide to their kids. This is out, ed form, ing form. These three are out. By default, you have got this answer. You don't even need to understand the meaning. You'll never say I enjoy playing cricket and I went playing cricket. So you need to make sure if the first part or the three different things or the three different parts of the sentence, they have to go together. You can't say that that will delight and involved. Delight is something which they want and involved is past. Delight and drawing will not be grammatically correct as well. Will attracting is again incorrect. All the three words have to go with this particular word. That will delight, that will engage, and that will educate their children. However, some parents are seeing gaps in the available options of topics they want to share with their children. Yes, they want to provide books that will delight, engage, and educate the children, but they are seeing gaps, means there are less options available of the topics they want to share with their children. To dash this, now this is the problem. This is the problem they are facing, that they don't have proper options or proper um, options available which they can share with their kids. Now you have got a problem. What you'll do with the problem? To solve this is grammatically incorrect. After two, you'll have first form. Obviously, this is out. To combat this, combat. What is combat? Combat means tackle it. Combat is the word which you use with problems. But why not fight and fight and counter? 90% of you have given me the answer counter. Fight is again a physical thing. You won't fight a problem. You will fight injustice. To counter this, counter is when um, you oppose something. You are not opposing a problem. Let's say you have a problem, you will solve it. You will not oppose it. Counter is when you say, okay, take $100. I'm countering it. I'm saying no, take $90, for example. So when you oppose it, when you are when two people are on different terms, they are having a counter argument. But over here we have a problem and parents are looking forward to solve that problem. So they are trying to tackle it, they're trying to combat it, not counter it. Remember this thing. Counter it means they're the problem is there and they're saying no, the problem is not there, let's do this. They're trying to solve it. So combat will be the right option, not counter. Counter is when you present one of your own argument. Remember this thing. To combat this, there is a growing trend of parents who have taken matters dash their own hands. You take the matter into your hands. So into their own hands and turn to self-publishing to fill these holes themselves. Self-publishing means they will publish the books or they will write the books themselves. Kindle Direct Publishing from Amazon is one self-publishing option that offers. So this particular, you can say, app, you can say a product from Amazon, is providing an option which offers editorial dash and ease of use for busy parents. First of all, you have to have a positive word here because you have got and. If there is a positive word after and, before and also you'll have a positive word, right? Now let's look for positive words. Dependence is when you rely on someone else. So this is not a very positive thing. This is out. Editorial independent is grammatically incorrect. You can say editorial independence, not independent. Editorial freedom means freedom is when you can do things by yourself, and that is what they are talking over here. Self-publishing. Self-publishing means they can edit and write the books by themselves. Can be the right answer according to the passage, but let's look at the last option, editorial intelligence. They have not mentioned intelligence or brain power anywhere. So this will be the right answer. So this product is offering them freedom to write books and is easy to use for busy parents looking to create something that meets their kids' needs. KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, success stories include Handeep Dhoot, a mom with a PhD in chemistry who wanted to introduce her young daughter to STEM. STEM is basically science, technology, engineering, mathematics, something like this, right? Dr. Dooth has self-published the growing Tinker Toddler series of STEM books aimed at young children, including now this lady has introduced her own series of STEM books, which is aimed at young children, including machine learning for babies and toddlers. Becoming a parent helped me realize the urgency for dash scientific topics. So she's saying that yes, I have introduced these topics for the kids. While becoming a parent, she realized that it is very important that kids learn scientific topics. Now, most of you have given me the answer learning. Now, remember this thing what is being mentioned here. Becoming a parent helped me realize the urgency for learning scientific topics. Parent won't learn scientific topic. For a parent, it is not an urgency to learn scientific topics. It is an urgency for their kids to learn scientific topics. But for them, what is important is to introduce scientific topics. For teach is grammatically incorrect, for mention is grammatically incorrect. Either introducing or learning. Learning is important for kids, not for parents. But what is important for parents? She has written the book. So what is she doing? She is not learning. She is introducing whatever she wants her kids to learn using this particular option. So for introducing, not learning, for introducing scientific topics to kids, you introduce to kids, you don't learn to kids while their brains are still developing. KDP, the Kindle Publishing Direct Publishing, allowed me to self publish books that portray these ideas in an. Now you have got the word an here. You'll have a word with vowel sound over here, A E I O U. So concise and precise, you don't even need to look at this. Most of you have given me concise and precise. You cannot use these two words, either this or this, in an exact way. Exact way is incorrect. In an accurate and digestible way for kids. Accurate means something which is right for them. So the right answers are engage, to combat, into their own hands, editorial freedom, for introducing, in an accurate. If you have got 6 on 6, very well done. If not, need to work hard. This wasn't difficult, but is an important one. This is the last question for today. If you have got everything correct, well done. If 5 on 6, fine. Less than 5, you need to work on your reading blanks. Now, if you're finding the class helpful, do let me know in the comment sections and sections. There are few questions I want to address. First person to get 6 on 6, do let me know. I'll try. Nithya Lakshmi, if you actually have got 6 on 6, just send me a screenshot of your answer with the time on info@languageacademy.com.au and we'll provide it. Maharishi Biswas, don't post the same comment 20 times, I'll answer it. Do we need to use UK English or American English? You can use either UK English or British English, which we call, or the US American English, but you need to stick with one. You cannot mix both of them in one particular task. I'll recommend you, if you are or if you studied in one of the South Asian countries, in India or any neighboring countries, better you go with British English because that is something which we have learned throughout our life. What is the difference? In British English, you have long words, lengthier words. In American English, you have short words. For example, British, you write color COLOUR. In American, you write COLOR. In British, you have traveling with TRAVELLING. In American, you have single L. And then in British, you have organized with S. In American, you have Z. So you can follow either, but you have to stick with one, please, right? Got exam tomorrow, Nadeem. See, if you've got your exam tomorrow, just cover your right from dictation predictions. But again, don't waste a lot of time on predictions. Just be very calm and composed. Take proper rest. Make sure in speaking, speak clearly. Writing, follow the templates. Reading, manage your time. Don't spend time on MCQs. Listening, be very careful with your spellings. That's what you need to do. There's one PT last minute tips by Language Academy video on YouTube. Watch that. It's around 18 minutes. It has got everything you need to know. Yes, Pinky Thai. Yes, you can. Expensive gamer. If you have got exam tomorrow, follow the same thing. So chancing describe image on Sunday. We'll do it on Sunday. Sunny Chahal, all the very best. Make sure you cover each and everything. Yes. One of you asked me what is the marking criteria, right? What is the marking criteria for reading? Where do we need to work on? If you are actually missing out in reading, you need to focus on this thing. See, I've recently taken a Pearson mock test. I skipped whole of the reading. I got around 40-45 in reading. So even without focusing on your reading part, you can secure 50% of the points. You need to first of all make sure your read alouds are perfect, your highlight incorrect words are perfect, and if you're aiming for 7 or 8, you need to practice highlight correct summary as well. In summarized written text, make sure you choose proper keywords and there are no spelling errors. And after that, you need to make sure that you focus on your reading blanks, reading writing blanks, and then reorders. Don't focus on MCQs, you'll be fine. For 7 each, what do you need to practice every day for 7 each? You need to practice 20 read alouds, 30 repeat sentence, 5 describe image, 5 retell lecture if you can. Memorize the essay template, 1 summarize written text alternate day, 20 reading blanks, 20 reading writing blanks, 10 reorders, 2 summarize spoken text, 10 listening blanks, 35 dictations, 5 highlighting correct words every day. Please maintain a spelling list. I request all of you, you need to make sure that you maintain a spelling list. Spelling is one of the key reason why most students do not get their score. We'll also have a session in Hindi on Sunday 7 p.m. same time, 7 p.m. Sydney time, right? What is the actual meaning of fluency? That's a very good question and I want to address it. You need to make sure in your speaking you do not think this way, that if you speak fast you'll get points in fluency. That's not the case. That used to be the case in 2018, not anymore. Fluency is more about speaking naturally. You take natural pauses, you take wherever there's a punctuation, wherever there's an end of a phrase, wherever there's a long sentence, you keep yourself comfortable, you take proper pauses, and you speak clearly. Fluency is not about going too fast or too slow, it's about a moderate pace and taking proper pauses. Throughout speaking, keep yourself comfortable. If you keep yourself comfortable, you'll be able to speak fluently, you'll be able to speak clearly, and you will 100% get your score. Don't overstress yourself, that's what you need to do on. One more thing, I get this from a lot of students, that will your template work in India or will your template work in Nepal? See, Pearson is a centralized system. It's not that they're taking the test on a different system in Nepal and different system in Jamaica. All over the world, they're using the same system and you can use the templates. All the templates are proven. In case any template stops working, I'll be the first person to remove the video from YouTube. So each and everything which is there on YouTube is working, is proven, so you should use it without a doubt. All right, any other questions? Negative marking in read aloud? No, Lovepreet, there's no negative marking in read aloud. No, you cannot repeat the same read aloud twice. Komal, remember this thing. What to do before the test if you've got your exam tomorrow? First of all, chill, relax, don't stress. Um, Cover all the spellings for right from dictation, for summarized spoken text, for listening blanks from the prediction file. Cover reading blanks, reading writing blanks from the prediction file. If you have time, look at the reorders as well. practice 20 read alouds, 35 repeat sentence, and this PT last minute tips video by Language Academy. Watch that, you'll be 100% fine. What are you confused about the templates? Everything is there on detail. There's a full 2 hours. You can just search 2 hour full PT course by Language Academy. All the templates are explained in detail. If you need to contact me, you can contact on, if you're in Australia, you can contact us on this number, or if you are in India, or if you are in anywhere around the world, you can contact us on this number. If you're in India, you can contact us on any of these phone numbers. To practice, you can go on languageacademy.com.au, use your computer, use Google Chrome, you can practice as many questions for free. You can get the scoring, you can get the feedback, and you can take one full scored mock test with tutor feedback, with analysis and everything, for free as well. So don't miss that opportunity. Make sure you take mock test. So that's it. Tomorrow is my exam from Hyderabad. All the very best, Mohammed. You'll nail it. Just be confident, calm, and smile when you go for the test. Don't be stressed. Just go and smile and confuse everyone over there. That's what I want you to do. If you smile, you'll be more confident. um, How much score you should get out of 10 to get 65 in listening and writing? What are you out of 10 in which module? If you're talking about write from dictation, you should get 9. Yes, Prabir Singh, you can write all the words. You can write. So that's it from this video, guys. I think I've tried answering as many questions as I could. I'll have another session on Sunday 7 p.m. Join that, and if you think the video is helpful, if you want me to continue doing these sessions, do let me know in the comment section. Also, make sure you practice your reading. Join the session on Sunday, and if the video was helpful, do let me know, please. That will help me going on. Rohan Shah is sending this. Thank you, Rohan. I don't know if it's for me or for someone else. All right, that's it from this video, guys. I'll see you very soon on Sunday, 7 p.m. Sydney time, 1:30 Indian time, I guess. And you can calculate or figure out your local time. That session is going to be in Hindi, especially for students in India, overseas, planning to migrate here, Australia, Canada, and all. We'll be covering reading blanks. We'll be trying to do a few more things. And thank you for joining in. If you find the video helpful, do like, share, and subscribe, and do share with your friends. And do join the session with your friends so that along with you, they get their desired score as well. Varun from Language Academy. I'll see you very soon. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining in, guys. Ritu Pawar, thank you. I don't feel like going, but I have to. I know. Love from Nepal. Love from Sydney, boys. Sukhchan Singh ji, Chacha, bye. Bye, Daya ji. Arun, no, the mics are sensitive, so won't be an issue. Rimsag, you're doing great. You're doing great as well. Love from Amritsar. Love from Amritsar, bro. Iraq. I want to visit Iraq, man. Want to be there. Ali Raza. कैसे हैं अली भाई? Alright, then thank you, boys. I'll see you on Sunday. Huh? Make sure you join. And thank you for all the love and support, all your wishes and everything. We have reached, we accomplished a lot of things in 2021. Hope we'll continue in 2022 as well. I'll try give my 120% to help you guys out. But whatever help you need, whatever you want me to cover in the videos, do let me know in the comment section so that I can prepare accordingly and I can do my best to help you get your desired score.